Absolutely. And I think for a lot of people, another way to kind of phrase it is to really use our three different kind of centers of intelligence: our thinking, our feeling, our doing. So like, what do I think about this? How does this make me feel? And what am I going to do about it? Because a lot of times you have people, everyone's dominant in one of those three centers: thinking, feeling, or doing. That's just a fact. And so you have some people that are just doers. Like, I'm a natural doer. So I'm going to come in here and try to fix everything. But guess what? Not everything needs me to be fixed. Like, needs me to come in and fix it. That's my natural thing is, oh, I see something. Okay, I'm going to fix it. But that's only helpful till it's not. And then you've got people that are just think about all these things, right? You think about it. You're the researchers. We're going to think about this, or we're going to talk about it. We're going to think about, we're going to talk about how we're going to plan to organize the garage, and we're going to do all these things, but you don't take action, right? You never finally pull the trigger and say, okay, we've talked about this, but what are we really going to do to, like, where's the rubber meet the road? And then you've got people that are like, okay, you might say, clutter stresses me out. This is how I feel, right? Or I feel unappreciated. I feel X, Y, and Z. And that's great. Like, your feelings are valid. But again, what are we going to do about that? Like, what does that mean? And also, you might feel like when house is messy, it means I feel like, I can't have people over. Like, and our feelings could also tell us something that's just not true. Our feelings can give us a false narrative. So I think it's really important to look at all three of those collectively and say, all right, we can't just jump in and do without factoring the other two, but the other two don't work if there isn't some action attached to it.
And it seems more often than not, when it comes to relationships, you typically have one person strong in one suit and one person strong in one of the other ones. And I'm very much the doer, especially when it comes to clutter, or I'll just jump in and start tossing things and organizing things. And then my wife is freaking out, like, what are you doing? We can't get rid of that. I hadn't really put much thought into it. I just jumped in and wanted to solve. So I think the think, feel, do, making sure you're kind of walking through that process and communicating that, whether it is with your boss, whether it is with your partner, your kids at home, is important to really factor in all of those concepts.